Good morning, everybody. We are about to start the ceremony. Please, can everybody take their seats? It's brilliant to see so many people here, and that means that we really need to get started. So if you could take your seats, we would be very grateful. My name is Gavin Barber. I'm the Academic Registrar at the university, and it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you to our spring graduation ceremonies. We are about to begin, so please can you make sure that your mobile phones and any other devices are switched to silent. Please make sure that they're on silent. It can be very disruptive if they go off. If graduates or guests would like to film or photograph the ceremony while watching, you're very welcome to do so. Please remain in your seat to take your videos and pictures and remain considerate of the people sitting around you. So I'm looking around, the lights make it a bit difficult to pick people's outfits out, so I'm wondering, have we got any graduating students here? Come on, I know it's early, but you're going to have to do better than that. We really, really want you to make the most of this whole day, and specifically, your moment on stage. So graduating students, if I could just have your attention for the few moments, I'm going to take a few minutes to explain what will happen and how you can make the most of it. As the ceremony progresses, our marshals in their fantastic purple gowns will invite groups of students to line up by the stage in front of me. As you prepare to come onto the stage, please can you make sure that your mobile phones are away in a pocket or a bag. Please don't try to film yourself crossing the stage. Please don't stop for selfies or other social media content. It's a good way of making sure that you trip up. Plus, we want you to be here and present in the moment. When you reach the front of the line, you will be invited to come up the steps as my expert demonstrator, Sue, is about to show you. Sue is a leading expert in the field, author of the best-selling pamphlet, How Stage Crossing Changed My Life. You will be invited to come up onto the stage, as Sue is now doing. A very important thing that you need to do then is to present the card that bears your name to the reader who is standing exactly where I am, who will be standing exactly where I'm standing now. You will then hear your name. You will hear something like, for the MSc in Underwater Feminism, Sue Smith, and that is your cue to cross the stage. And for your supporters, your adoring supporters, that's it, to make lots of noise. Make lots of noise, clapping and cheering. You then move towards the centre of the stage, where you will be greeted by the presiding officer. They will have human form. You'll be able to see them. We're not sort of doing this by hologram quite yet. The presiding officer will offer their hand for you to shake. If for any reason you don't want to shake the presiding officer's hands, that's absolutely fine. Just keep your hands to your side to indicate this. Whilst you're with the presiding officer, our fantastic photographer Mark, who you can see on the steps opposite me here, will take a commemorative photograph. This is one of the mementos of your day, and we really want it to be good. So please pause for a couple of seconds to get the best, so that Mark can get the best photograph possible, and of course you'll be able to collect that afterwards. Once your photograph has been taken, please continue across the stage. If you want to add any kind of theatrical flourishes to add to the moment, then please do so, splendidly demonstrated by Sue. Go down the steps and you will be guided to return to your seat. It's as simple as that. For all guests, please, we ask that you remain within the venue at the end of the ceremony to allow the procession and the graduating students to leave first. Please keep watching the screens at the end and they will direct you as to where and when to go. Now, this is a celebration. And at the University of Northampton, we like our celebrations to be loud. Do you think you can be loud? I know it's early in the morning. We appreciate you coming here. That's good. That's a really good start. It's going to need to get louder, and I'm looking forward to hearing it. Congratulations on your achievements. We wish you all the very best. Enjoy the ceremony. Enjoy the day. I now ask those who are able to stand to welcome the procession. Thank you.
A very good morning, everyone. My name is Richard Coles, and I'm the university's Chancellor. My job today is not eat any cockroaches for your entertainment, at least I hope it isn't, but by the authority of the Board of Governors and Senate to declare open this graduation ceremony for the celebration of academic awards. Do please sit down. A very warm welcome to this awards ceremony where we are celebrating the graduating class of 2025, and I'm pleased to see so many of you able to join us in celebrating their success. This morning we're celebrating graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education and Society, and I would like to invite Roshni Khatri to deliver an address.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Roshni Khatri. I am the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Health, Education and Society. I join the Chancellor in welcoming you to this graduation ceremony, and on behalf of the Faculty of Health, Education and Society, I am delighted to deliver a speech to the graduating class and their guests. The university could not be prouder of every single one of you who will be joining me on stage today. Completing a qualification takes considerable effort. You might have needed to call on family, friends, loved ones, and colleagues at the university to support you on your way, and in doing so, you have demonstrated resilience, flexibility, and determination. The university seeks to instill these skills within you all because we recognize this will put you at an advantage, whether you enter or re-enter the world of work, or return to complete further study. The university's mission is support, aspiration, create opportunities, and deliver impact. This, alongside our values of aspiration, sustainability, inclusivity, and trust, are embedded in everything we do, from our teaching and learning to our student support. And there are many examples of when members of our university community have gone the extra mile and demonstrated the university's mission or values in their studies or work, and here is one such example. From the gorgeous beaches and azure seas of her home and now to England, one intrepid nurse is enhancing her skills in landlocked Northampton. Regina Dill has made Northampton her home from home for 3 years, one member of a small but select group of Bermudians who come here to learn about the best of mental health care. With a limited number of mental health trained nursing professionals in Bermuda, an agreement was signed in 2018 between the university, Bermuda College, and the Bermuda Hospitals Board, whereby nursing practitioners from the island came to study mental health nursing at UON. This month marks the 7th anniversary of students from Bermuda coming to Northampton to support their community back home. We wish you all the success with the remainder of your studies, Regina, and celebrate all those Bermudians who have studied at the university before you. The university wants you to make the world a better place, and these examples of the students, staff, and graduates committing themselves to the university's mission are by its very nature about the future. It is what we define as our social impact. Social impact refers to the profound and often transformative effects that individuals, organizations, or movements have on society and its well-being. It encompasses a wide array of issues, from economic inequality, environmental sustainability, to public health and education. Staff, students, and our key stakeholders, some of whom are represented on stage and in the audience here today, can engage in social impact. This is our chance to catalyze positive change locally, nationally, and internationally. Through our international community of scholars, you, our graduates, have gained a global perspective which will stand you in good stead as the world becomes an increasingly smaller place with the use of technology. Continue to take advantage of these international links by networking with your peers through our truly international alumni association. Support for our alumni is simple, and we are proud of it. We will offer you help and support for your entire working life, not just for a few years after graduation. To end, I know you have had new experiences, opportunities, and much inspiration during your studies. Whatever the future holds for you now, on behalf of my colleagues in the Faculty of Health Education and Society, some of whom have joined me on stage here today, I wish you every success. Thank you.
Thank you, Roshni. I now call upon Gail Forrester Gale to present the successful candidates from the Faculty of Health, Education and Society.
Chancellor, as Associate Dean of the Faculty of Health, Education and Society, I present to you those candidates who have been awarded degrees and certificates. Doctor of Professional Practice for successfully defending a thesis entitled The Case for Teacher-Led Reflective Supervision in Schools, Dr. Linda Aslett. Doctor of Professional Practice for successfully defending a thesis entitled Nurses' Experiences of Career Pathways, Would They Benefit from More Career Guidance and Interpretive Phenomenological Analysis, Dr. Natalie Harper. Master of Science in Advanced Occupational Therapy, Ellie Batteni. Aparna Krishnamurthy. Saeeda Naseem. Medea Pirali Bandali. Meenakshi Sankar. Yoshita Upasani. Mariam Watfa. Master of Science in Physiotherapy, Richard Anibofu. Yuen Chow. Nicolette Falvey. Kai Hepworth. Leisha Mulvey. Luin Yatanga. Polly Oliver. Joa Pocas.
No.
Gina Rescala. Neve Ruffles. Jacob de Jesus Salonga. Natasha Slater. Jonathan West. Ting Chi Wong. Postgraduate Certificate in Adult Critical Care, Samuel Collier. Rebecca Ross. Postgraduate Certificate in Advanced Neuroscience Care and Rehabilitation, Laura Blythe. Hannah Coulson. Jessa George. Alphonse Josie. Jinsey Molly Soban. Naomi Morgan. Oluwat Mise Ogdengbe. Postgraduate Certificate in Advanced Perioperative Care, Mariana Gonzalez. Okay. Well done. Jobina Gioji. Linta Joes. Agnes Matthews. Embert Pat. Modsa Pira Thangini Pakirathan. Postgraduate Certificate in Quality Improvement and Patient Safety, Agnes Karuri. Bachelor of Science in Adult Nursing, Olafumbi Adegoke. Francis Adumenya. Sylvia Adu-Gyamfi. Ruth Afriye. Vanessa Allen. Bree Amusan. Edith Boateng. Alicia Brown. Christabel Chakanungwa. Edwarda Clark. Gloria Cobbold. Sanwali Dadalia. Anne Dardy. Well done. Okay. Nwamaka Efezamore George. Well done. Faith Ekirot. Lucy Gibbs. Just how you say her name? Isabel Grecoere. Irene Gissy. Should be straightforward. Louise Hayton. Debbie Eger. Huda Ismail. Fatmata Jallo. Perpetual Jammer. Jenna Josling. Halima Camus. Igbame Kapanja. Lovely address. How do you say your surname? Chi. Yvonne Chi. Omatola Lawal. Julia Ledbetter. Letween Lucas. Raji Manoj. Paige Massey. Emeraldi Mata. Sandra Mboya. Rosie Muanda. Yamini Naranyan. Did you say your surname? Nchang. Sandra Nchang. Endolovu, yeah. Natandu Endolovu. Nadia Ntai. Sheila Inti. Marie Nyasi Jatta. Emmanuel Oni. Vanessa Orama. Ya Awuswa. Samiksha Pariya. Odelka Pafende. Louise Pollard. Manuela Quay. Prabina Ray. Alia Ramos. Annika Reynolds. Louise Robinson. Evie Rush. Dorcas Saleko. Vimbasai Shambare. Isatu Sao. It's an easy one. Thank you. Sam Thornton. Catherine Tyndall. Loretta Twumwa. Donna Walker. Natalie White. Kirsty Whitkiss. Bachelor of Science in Children and Young People's Nursing, Alice Danso. Amani Davis. Rebecca Dorey. Tegan Follershade. Christine Johnson. Josie Lancashire. Celia Negrobar. Angela Obeng. Anne Okoye. Shannon Reed. Erica Russo. Alhaja Saeed. Cara Spratt. Ogenadora Wansahia. Imogen White. George Yend. Bachelor of Science in Healthcare, Megan Feast. Ayan Hussein. Maria Rooney. Bachelor of Science in Learning Disability Nursing, Elizabeth Abayomi Dada. Bukola Agyembiade. Winifred Hechampong. Vivian Asia. Amy Dunham. Usariamen Enikand Isilu. Berth Kanye. Beth May. Berinda Miro. Patricia Mukomi. Nideka Ogbuanube. Samantha Robinson. Ebenezer Uyafe. Bachelor of Science in Mental Health Nursing, Aisha Adamu. Peter Adekambe. Abiodun Adela. Adetutu Edesina. Grace Aduku. Patricia Agboka. James Ajay. Anthony Ajiman. Beville Akide Ndunge. Gloria Amaniam Pong. Joyce Ampong. Bridget Asante. Sharon Atim. Teresa Baiko Ansah. Praveen Baby. Kieran Colson. Karolina Dobrzinska. Olalekum Egambum. Eukarya Ezemwuko. Chioma Azunu. Chloe Falconer. Kweku Frimpong. Beatrice Giambroni. Wendy Gondry. Amy Howson. Collins Ibiabuchi. Afiz Ishola. Tawanda Jambo. Sonia Kikowska. Jessica Lightwing. Robinson Magbanua. Julian Makusu. Lorna Milburn. Dan Miria. Kennedy Mwanza. Samantha Nakalima. Grace Juguna. Ijoma Wakuchu. Susan Wachuku. Cleopatra Nyadomi. Isaac Nyako. Henry Obieta. Augustine Obiri. Harriet Odampton. Kate Aduru. Fidelia Offe. Diamond Okorizi. Oluwayinka Okubanjo. Ernest Opong Ageokum. Andrew Oyewo. Isaac Pepra. Got it. Teresa Penungwe. Well done. Faith Richardson. Adesola Taiwo. Annie Tugby. Nicole Usher. Solomon Uzuma. Godwin Waltz. Abigail Weston. Kaylee Worley. Lorraine Oyafe. Hannah Williamson. Tracy Reiter. Bachelor of Science in Midwifery, Adebusola Alagbe. Zuwera Ashimu. Victoria Ailiff. Madison Bearton. Melody Braithwaite. Jessica Davey. Nurhan Elmabrook. Lucy Hoy. Petra Ikenhi. Danny Jones. Helen Malloy. Christabel Marfo. Chica Martins. Giovanna Mensah. Ifra Mutaza. Rakibat Olatunji. Kate Purr. Devon Quantock. Samantha Skiers. Victoria Stevens. Blessing Taiwo. Abigail Taylor. Bachelor of Science in Occupational Therapy, Emma Goldsmith. Leila Nakabito. Laura Noble. Foundation Degree Science in Nursing Associate, Mohini Begum. Katrina Clark Hager. Ashley Henderson. Merceline Igogo. Tinjo Coney. Hannah Mitchell. Mary Owusu Darko. Courtney Risiki. Alice Smith. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the Faculty of Health, Education and Society. I now present to you the prize winners from this faculty. Winner of the Course Team Award for MSc Physiotherapy, Richard has worked tirelessly and overcome challenges that could have affected achievement on the course. His effort and achievements are highly commendable. Richard Anyibufu. Winner of the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award, Natasha has worked to a consistently high standard throughout the course and always reflected upon feedback to further improve professionally and academically. Her dissertation project was outstanding. Natasha Slater. Winner of the Outstanding Children and Young People's Student Nurse Award, Christine has shown great determination and resilience to qualify as a Children and Young People's nurse. She has overcome many obstacles with a smile on her face. The feedback from her placement areas highlight her dedication to ensuring children, young people and their families have the best care possible. As a team, we have had the pleasure of watching Christine grow in confidence, and she will make an excellent child and young person's nurse. Christine Johnson. Winner of the Outstanding Children and Young People's Student Nurse Award, Imogen. Imogen has been recognised for her excellent achievement in practice. Her written accounts from her assessors and supervisors show Imogen to be an amazing children and young people's student nurse. Imogen displays qualities of inclusivity and recognises the individual needs of her patients and families. Imogen has a positive and happy outlook on children and young people's nursing, which has been identified by all her practice assessors and supervisors. She will make an excellent children and young people's nurse. Imogen White. Winner of the Outstanding Children and Young People's Student Nurse Award, George. George has grown as a person and within the profession in his own way, slowly but surely. He has never lost his drive to qualify as a children and young people's nurse, despite all the trials and tribulations he has encountered from the very start. As a team, we have thoroughly enjoyed teaching and supporting George. He is respectful to all, beyond kind, and will forego his own needs if any member of his group were to ask for help. This is not a difficult choice, as the team unanimously agree that George has indeed worked above and beyond to achieve his goal. George Yend. Highly commended Student Mental Health Nurse Award. Eukarya received excellent feedback from practice and is always approachable and friendly to colleagues. Eukarya Ezenwoko. Winner of the Student Mental Health Nurse of the Year Award, Kweku. Kweku has had some amazing feedback from practice and despite challenges has achieved so much in their academic work. Your perseverance and determination is an inspiration to others. Kweku Frimpong. Highly commended Student Mental Health Nurse Award. Faith has always been available to help others in the group when needed and is always open and kind. Faith Richardson. Winner of the Julie Quilter Award. Throughout her time on the course, Helen has demonstrated exceptional engagement and a consistently positive mindset. She approaches every task with enthusiasm and dedication, which has not only contributed to her own learning, but has also positively influenced her peers. Her commitment to excellence is evident in her participation and willingness to collaborate with others. In addition to her excellent performance, Helen exhibits qualities such as resilience, adaptability, and a strong work ethic. She embraces challenges with an open mind and is always looking for opportunities to grow and improve. This attitude has made her a standout participant in our programme. Clinically, her care and knowledge go above and beyond at all times, and nothing is ever too much trouble for her. Her passion for the profession literally shines, and she is going to go far within midwifery. Helen Malloy. Chancellor. That concludes the presentation from the Faculty of Health, Education and Society.
Thank you, Gail. And I would now like to invite Mark Lawson to deliver an address.
Good morning. As Richard said, my name is Mark Lawson. I'm one of the university's pro-chancellors. What a pro-chancellor does is, because the chancellor is very often on reality TV, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, Strictly Come Dancing. We have a rank of deputies. I'm here this morning just in case he was called away to rehearsals for Dancing on Ice, but it didn't happen. Very soon, you're all going to be able to say, I'm a graduate of the University of Northampton, get me out of here, and you can go and celebrate, as you should, with your friends and your family. It's been wonderful to see our newest graduates and to join you in celebrating their success. Graduation is a highlight of the year for the university, and I hope you feel the pride from the university in what you've all achieved. I think I come to this theatre quite a lot. I think this is the biggest turnout since Shrek the Musical, which is quite a tribute to all of you, and it's wonderful to see so many of you. The 9 ceremonies being held this week are an important part of the University of Year and form a rite of passage for those of you graduating. The hard work and efforts of our graduates and the colleagues who have supported them to bring them onto the stage cannot be overstated. So let's give everyone who has successfully completed their award and their tutors and professional colleagues a huge round of applause. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce congratulatory messages from colleagues across the university.
3, 2, 1. Be proud of yourself. Yay! Well done, everyone. Congratulations! Yay!
Thank you very much for your remarks, Mark. Mark and I had a long career in the same place at the same time. I'm sorry to tell you, Mark, that this afternoon you may be a bit busier than you thought, because I've got to go Northumberland because I'm fishing with Robson Green for Channel 5 this week. So sorry about that. It's been a real pleasure for me to spend the past 3 days here in Northampton and to share in the celebration that you've all been having your really amazing achievements. Especially good for me because Northampton is actually my hometown. And 63 years ago, I was born at the maternity unit at Northampton General Hospital, the Barrett baby that I am, a familiar place of work for many of you. And last night, I hooked up with an old friend who I was at school with, who I hadn't seen properly for about 50 years. And we went for supper down the Welly Road. What an experience that was. I'm all right now. But it was really interesting talking to him. He's spent all his life in this part of the world. I left when I was 18 because I thought, in order to do the things I wanted to do, in order to create the relationships I wanted to have, in order to expand my intellectual horizons and all those exciting things you want to do when you're on the threshold of the rest of your life, I didn't think I could do it here. So I ran away to London, formed those relationships, I went on to have a rather unusual career in that I was in a pop band in the 1980s. I then worked with Mark at the BBC after that. I was then ordained and worked as a priest in the Church of England after that. I now write books and spend some of my time eating liquidized witchetty grubs in the Australian jungle with a former Love Island finalist and the Queen of the Wags. I'm not sure if you call that a career progression, but that's what it was. But it occurred to me over these past 3 days that if I'd been born 40 years later, I don't think I'd have needed to run away to London to do all those sorts of things. And the reason is now you have the university. Its impact in the town, well, it's immediately striking. You see the new building on what was a brownfield site. You see the numbers of people in town. You see the impact it's having just on the town centre. That's a very heartening thing to see. But really important is you come together and you have an opportunity to learn together, to grow together, to acquire skills, to build networks, and to take all that with you into the rest of your life. You may be spending it in the health sector in this part of the world. You may be going on to all sorts of different challenges after that or instead of that. You may be returning to the countries you come from and taking those skills with you there. But the important thing is you came here and you acquired it here. We're really proud of your achievements here at the University of Northampton. We very much hope that you'll continue to maintain those relationships and continue to expand your intellectual and your imaginative horizons and continue to renew the commitment you've made to serving the public in the health sector and in various other sectors around the world. And that you continue to do that remembering always your time you had here at university. Keep us informed of what you're doing. Allow that experience to enrich you, not just now when you're here, but in the future too. We're very, very proud of what you've achieved. I hope you're really proud too. We're very much looking forward to you making us proud long into the future. Thank you all very much. And I would now like to call upon Helen Malloy to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Chancellor. My name is Helen Malloy. I stand before you today filled with pride as I celebrate graduating from my Bachelor of Science of Midwifery. It is an incredible honour to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the University of Northampton's class of 2025. Today, as we reflect on the journey that has brought us to this moment, I speak for all of us when I say this achievement didn't come without perseverance, dedication and resilience. Each one of us has faced challenges and worked tirelessly to reach this milestone, and it is a testament to our commitment and dedication. But as we all know, no great accomplishment is ever achieved alone. Behind every graduate here today is a community of supporters who have championed us throughout. Our wonderful academics, our dedicated professional services, and of course, our cherished friends, families, and loved ones. Let's give them all a massive round of applause to thank and celebrate them. Hopefully I won't cry now. And now let's turn the spotlight to us, the graduates. Today is the celebration of the class of 2025. We've overcome obstacles, embraced growth, and accomplished something absolutely extraordinary. I can say that from doing midwifery because it's one hard course. Let's take a moment to cheer each other on and revel in the success we've achieved together. Come on, let's make some noise and celebrate the class of 2025. But as we look ahead to the future, let's carry the lessons we've learned and the connections we've made into the next chapter of our lives. I have no doubt that each and every one of us will go on to achieve even greater things. But now, let's enjoy this moment and let's celebrate all that we've accomplished and the incredible future that awaits us. Well done, everyone. We did amazing.
Thank you, Helen. Well done for keeping it together. And I now call upon Anne-Marie Kildea to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anne-Marie Kildea, and I am the university's Vice-Chancellor. And essentially what my job involves is to make sure you have a good time at this ceremony. And I was sitting on my chair and the ceremony started, and sometimes, this part of the ceremony is a bit tricky. Everyone's a bit tired. Everyone's gone quiet. And then I realized it was the nurses graduating. I didn't have to worry. But I think we can do a bit better, because what I also noticed is that you didn't clap for every single student, each of you, especially the people in the boxes, who I'm not looking at right now, who were on their phones for quite some considerable time. That just doesn't cut it. I can get people to lock the doors, So, shall we do something about this? This is what I'm talking about, people. Shall we do something about this? All right. So what we're going to do is something that's now become a bit of a tradition at our graduating ceremonies, and that is a Mexican wave. Now, don't worry if you don't know what to do, because some of you might be too young. We've got more mature colleagues on the stage, and I have to say, this faculty wins the award for the best turned out stage presence. My lovely colleagues will do a demonstration of a Mexican wave for you. Would you like to see this? Okay, we're going to start at this end with Roshni, come all the way to this end, and then, Anne-Marie, we're going to go all the way back again, right? Can you manage this? Some of them look worried now. It's their turn to be worried. Right, shall we count them down? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And back again. Okay, so if I was asking for a silent Mexican wave, you would get an outstanding grade. Do you think you can do better than them? Do you? Because you did excellent cheering earlier on. Do you think you can help us with this? Yeah? Okay, so we're going to start with you, and we're going to do 2 laps. Yes? Now, health and safety, put your phones down right now, because people get quite exuberant doing this, and you'll knock someone out. And, I'd rather avoid. Well, you've got medical qualifications, so maybe it would be okay, but let's try and avoid that. All right? Ready? Are you sure? 3, 2, 1. well done, everyone. I feel better. I don't know about you. Graduating students, be proud of your achievements and of your university, because we are proud of every single one of you. Congratulations and enjoy the rest of your day of celebration. I would now like to invite Vanessa Bacon to close the ceremony.
Gosh, how do I follow that? Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. I'm Vanessa Bacon, and I'm a member of the Board of Governors. On behalf of the Board of Governors, I would like to congratulate our new graduates on their success, and I wish you all the very best for the next part of your journey. Social impact is the university's ultimate purpose. And I'm confident that the university has provided you with the skills, experience, and support you need to be successful and to make the world a better place. I now declare the graduation ceremony closed. May the staff, students, and the new graduates of the university prosper. Please stand if you are able.